And here's Craig Button to talk about our preseason draft rankings list and the fact that Gavin McKenna, to no one's surprise, is #1 on the list. I know you're hesitant to throw the word generational around when it comes to prospects, but is Gavin McKenna a generational prospect in your mind?
No.
No?
I don't think so. I think that that's got to be reserved for the very special. And, you know, we do the TSN preseason draft ranking show, but, like, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
This guy right here.
Look at
this
that
guy
guy
was a star. I mean, you try to replicate, to try to do what he did brilliantly for 35 years, it's unbelievable. So for us to try to carry on something that's so significant that Bob's done,
absolutely.
we'll try our very best. But Bob thinks Gavin McKenna is #1 on the list, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure he does. Absolutely he does. Tell me, but if he's not generational, what is he? Give me a comparison.
Franchise player.
Okay.
Patrick Kane.
Oh, beautiful.
That's what I thought when I've seen Gavin play for 3 years now. When I see him, you watch him play, you think Kucherov, you think Kane. His favorite player is Kane. So
I was just going to say, that's the guy he modeled his game after,
yeah,
right?
and that's where I'm headed. And I think that type of player, that type of an impact player, and he's got some of the same type of qualities as Patrick Kane. Great deception. He makes you think he's going to do one thing, and then he does something else, and he keeps all his options open. He really is a special talent. That imagination, that creativity. You think about all that time spent up in Whitehorse, playing on the outdoor rink where you can let your imagination go and you can be creative without any type of continuous coaching. I think that's really benefited Gavin, and whoever gets Gavin in the NHL draft will benefit from that as well.
Now, the Penn State Nittany Lions are going to get Gavin this upcoming season. Tough loss for the fans of the Medicine Hat Tigers, of course. What are your expectations in terms of what you want to see from McKenna playing in the NCAA next season as opposed to playing in the Dub where he was?
I mean, we're talking about a player that dominated the Western Hockey League, dominated the CHL. And so I think for Gavin right now, I mean, you start to look, okay, what can I do to take my game to the next level? I think it's more than that. I think it's also about what gives him the best chance to be as prepared as possible to start playing in the NHL next fall for the 26-27 season. He's going to get a lot of opportunity to work off ice on his strength and work on his development. You don't get the same opportunity in junior hockey playing as many games as he does.
Right.
So he's going to get that opportunity at Penn State playing in the NCAA. I mean, the bottom line is we looked at Macklin Celebrini playing in the NCAA. He was brilliant. Jack Eichel was brilliant in the NCAA. I don't think Gavin McKenna will be anything less than brilliant. Guy Godowski, the head coach there, is outstanding, and they got a really good program. They were in the Frozen Four last year, and I think Gavin McKenna really gives them a real good, strong push to try to get as deep as they got last season.
So is there any chance in your mind that Gavin McKenna might not end up first on the year-end list? Is there a single player out there right now that you think has a chance to potentially challenge McKenna for that top spot?
I don't. I mean, what do we do? We couch it a little bit, right? We protect ourselves. Is it a 2% chance or a 2% chance, but something could potentially, emerge? A player could get so much better that you didn't think could get that much better. I don't think there's any player out there. I've seen all the players. There's no player out there that I've seen that I think is anywhere close to him. So, but could a player take that little bit of a jump? It'll be a hell of a jump if that player can do it. But I don't see it. But to say zero, you're just protecting your own self. But I'd put it at 2% at the highest.
Okay, say you had to bet on it, that you had to put your money on someone, just a name. Who even has a slim chance? Who's out there that, well, maybe a better question is, who do you see locked in at #2 for the rest of the year?
I think that's a better question, because I know what I'd do with my money. I'd put it back in my pocket. I wouldn't bet on anybody, right? Well, Keaton Verhoeff, who's also headed to the NCAA with North Dakota, I mean, he's a 17-year-old, so he's a year younger than Gavin McKenna, but a really good, strong defenseman. A guy like Aaron Ekblad, that's the type of game he possesses. He's big, he's heavy, he can play on the power play, he's going to give you points, he's going to play the hard minutes. Aaron Ekblad went first overall, but I see Keaton Verhoeff as a guy right now is pretty much locked into #2. And right shot defensemen, they're 6'3" that can play the game like him. They don't come along very often. So that's where I would put at #2. As much as I see Gavin McKenna locked in at 1, I see Keaton Verhoeff pretty much locked in at 2.
Interesting. For the full list, you can have, I don't know if you've seen our new website. We've redesigned the whole website, tsn.ca. So you can see the full list at tsn.ca. Craig, it's absolutely fantastic, the job the guys have done at tsn.ca.
That's great to hear.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of that chat.